everybody, welcome back to Old Man Van Running. Today is episode 3 of my COVID recovery vlog. It's been exactly 3 weeks since Old Man Van tested positive for COVID-19. I was really disappointed 3 weeks ago. I tested positive the same day I was supposed to run the Irish Run for Refugees 5K in New Haven, Connecticut. Fortunately, I didn't run and I went and got tested, and yeah, I tested positive. So I was down and out for a week, as you already know if you've been watching this series. A week later, I went out for a 3-mile run on a Saturday, the first Saturday after I tested positive the previous Sunday. Was able to do a very easy 3-miler. I then kind of alternated days, just taking some very, very easy runs that first week back. I had a very mild case, so I recovered pretty quickly to the point where I could, function again and also get out there. But it took me a good week, that first week of running, to where I started to feel better. First few runs, it was very slow. That first week, maybe a minute to a minute and a half slower at the same effort. I didn't know if it was going to be long-term effects or if it was going to quickly kind of work its way out. So second week, in fact, the first weekend or the second weekend that I started running, not the first weekend after the first week of COVID, I was able to get a 6-mile run in and I started to feel much better. And then the next day actually got a 10-mile run in and felt pretty good. None of those runs were at high paces, so I was just going easy, very, very easy, trying to keep my heart rate down. But I was making some progress. This past week, I was actually able to get some more runs in, more consecutive days. Granted, they were on the treadmill, but hey, the weather was crappy. I had a lot of work to do, so it just was more convenient to jump on the treadmill when I got home. But those runs got progressively better, and then I was able to run the last couple of days and up until today. Today is March 5th, 2023. It's a Sunday. Today was the first real test to see how my recovery is going. This morning, I ran the Shamrock 5K road race down in New Haven, Connecticut. It's a real big party kind of race down in New Haven. It's at Toad's Place, which is a famous club down in New Haven. Also, it's right across the street from Yale University. So a really cool location, a really cool race. And I was really looking to see where I stand at this point. So my goal today was nothing specific, at least before the race started. My goal was just to make sure I could get through it, feel good, run an up-tempo pace that I haven't run in a while, and see how it goes. My thought was anything under 22 minutes would be fine. My PR, which I got back in December, was 20:27. But listen, I wasn't going to be trying for that. I figured anything under 22 would be good. I was really hoping to get under 7 minutes and 10 seconds per mile. But I did put a PacePro plan on my Garmin, just a generic one, no course, because this course was supposed to be pretty flat. So I just put 6 minutes and 55 seconds on the Garmin, figuring, hey, if I can hit that, great. If I can't, I'll just kind of relax and slow down. But I'll put it there to see if I can push me, to a better time. Today was, high 30s, and then it got warmer as the day went on. So I wore a pair of short tights, my OMV running short tights, and I wore a short sleeve Under Armour base layer, and then I had my Old Man Van running singlet over that with some black arm warmers, some Nike cool weather gloves, and I just had a running hat, not a beanie. I wore my Marine Corps Marathon running cap from Brooks. Key thing today was deciding what shoes to wear, right? So, I've been running in the Saucony Endorphin Pro 3s, and I really love them, and they took me to my Marine Corps qualifier, took me to my PR at the 5K back in December. So I was like, should I wear those again? But I decided, because of the St. Patrick's Day theme, that I would wear some of my green shoes. So I wore the Asics Metaspeed Edge Plus. So there you have my plan for today. Now, I think we need to get into the race video, right? So before we do that, a couple of things. Make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll get notified when more videos are posted. And please, 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 The more comments, the better. Comments, comments, comments. They really do help the channel. So now all that's out of the way, let's get to the race day video. Good morning, everybody. It's Old Man Van here. I'm sitting in my car on York Street in New Haven, Connecticut, right by Yale University. I'm here this morning, and it is the 5th, I believe, or is it the 4th? I think it's the 5th of March, and I'm getting ready to run the Shamrock and Roll 5K, starting at Toad's Place down here in New Haven. This is a big, St. Patty's Day road race here in Connecticut, and this will be my first race back after my bout with COVID. So today I'm not looking for a PR. I'm looking for just a decent race, but I have no thoughts about breaking my 2027 5K time. If I get in the 21s, under 22, I'll be happy. I've got the New York City half marathon in a couple of weeks, so this will be a good gauge of my recovery, and hopefully it'll be a very good day. I got a great night of sleep last night, so that's really good. I had myself a bagel with peanut butter this morning, a cup of coffee. I'm feeling pretty good. So we'll just go out there and we'll see how it goes. I don't have the course loaded into my Garmin, so it's just going to be winging it. I'm not going to be, seeing my pace on my watch. So, you know what? I might put a 5K pace on there maybe. I think I can do that. At least it'll just give me pacing. It's a pretty flat course, so it really doesn't matter about hills or anything like that. So yeah, maybe I'll do that just so I can keep track of where I am. And depending on how I feel, hey, if I can pick it up a little bit, that'd be great. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how my recovery is progressing. Okay, I'm out here doing my warm-up. I'm at Yale University. Beautiful place to be running. Feeling pretty good. I'm going to go out at about a 6:55 pace. We'll see if I can hold that today. Anything under 7:10 per mile, I'll be happy. Coming back from COVID, you gotta see what your body is capable of doing. Okay, we're getting close to start time. Let's see, we are about 17 minutes to the start. Here you can see everybody's starting to pack in here right outside Yale University at Toad's Place. So a lot of people. So it should be a good run today. Good chance for me to see how I'm recovering from COVID. It'll give me a good idea of what I should expect a couple of weeks at the New York City half marathon. So really looking forward to this. Recovery's been going well, but this is a litmus test. So here we are in the start line. Brad's starting to pack in. Start line. We got Toad's Place over there. Really cool place. First time running this race, and I think I'm going to put this on my annual race list. So pretty excited about this. Again, we'll see how my COVID recovery's going and see if I can get it up under 21 minutes. Anything under 22 will be good today, so looking forward to it. All right, we're all packed in.
You guys good?
Good luck to you too.
Good morning, everybody. It's Pat from 991 PLR, Connecticut's #1 rock station. Welcome to the 991 PLR Cross Point Federal Credit Union Shamrock and Roll 5K. Thanks to all our sponsors, 991 PLR, Cross Point Federal Credit Union, Chevrolet Milford, 2 Seasons, Silver, Toad's Place, and LCK. Good luck to all the runners, and see you at the finish line. And we have the mayor of New Haven.
Not only are we going to be like a...
How many people from New Haven here? How many people not from New Haven here? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. We welcome everyone
from all around to this great city, even folks from East Haven. We're so happy to have you here. And Toad's Place brings back lots of memories. I'm sure it does for you too. I think I have some beer on my shoes that's gonna slow me down in the race. Have a great race out there. This beautiful city. It's a beautiful day, spring day. So glad you're here, and I'm happy to run alongside you.
We will be starting the race in 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. So I did 2 mile warm up, so hopefully I'm warm enough, but been standing here for about 20 minutes, so might be a little cold right off the start, so I'll go out, see how the legs feel, and then start picking it up.
I keep trying to do that, and then I actually come down.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
All right. Getting ready to get going.
10 seconds, and I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Good luck, runners!
All right, we're off. Cruising around 6:48 right now. Not sure yet if I can keep this up, but we shall see. So I'm hanging in there a little south of 650. So got to keep it going a little more than halfway. Coming into the home stretch. Come down to the finish. Let's go! Oh.
All the way through the finish line, everyone!
Oh, awesome. 21:16. I'll take it. Oh, what a great post-COVID result. Woo! I'll take it. Definitely will take it. What a race. Very positive result. Coming back from COVID. Woo! Hey, way to go, buddy.
Sorry I didn't stay with you.
That's okay. That's okay.
You know, I'll be honest with you, like, I never 100% recovered from COVID because on cold days,
Yep.
I can feel it.
You know, I had 5 shots.
Yeah.
Mine was about a week. The first week back running, it was like I was a minute and a half slower in all my runs.
I'm fine as long as it's not cold, but when
Yeah.
it's cold, there's just that little deficit.
It's like a little bit of asthma, right?
Yeah.
Trying to going into Toad's Place to get my beer.
Come on back, say what's happening.
Pretty cool. Nice party.
I'm gonna show you
silver.
Okay, we're back. I hope you liked that video. It was a really, really good day and a really good result. I'm very, very happy with that result. Going out with a 6:55 pace, not thinking I would probably do much below a 7:10. I'm really happy about the fact that I hit 6:48 minutes per mile. That is really, really good. My official time, I believe, was 21:18. But my Garmin time was 21:11, I believe. Actually, let's go into Garmin Connect and we can walk through the PacePro plan and you can see how Old Man Van did today. Okay, everybody, let's take a look at Garmin Connect and look at my PacePro plan for today's race. So let's go down to the race, the Shamrock and Roll. It was a 5K down in New Haven, Connecticut. As you can see, my Garmin tracked me at 3.12 miles for a time of 21:11, a 6:48 per mile pace. Going down to my PacePro plan. As I mentioned, I didn't put a course in, so basically pancake flat, just put times in. Going to that, I had a 6:55 goal pace for the entire run. Mile 1, I was 1 second below that pace. I felt, I wasn't really sure during that first mile. It was kind of a warm-up, whether I was going to feel worse as I went along or feel better. Mile 2, about a mile and a half in, I saw a competitor of mine up maybe 100 to 200 meters ahead. I focused on him and tried to reel him in, and what that actually did for me is it took my mind off how I was feeling and allowed me to increase my pace to 6:49 for mile 2. I did catch him, and I was able to, be well below that 6:55 pace. Mile 3, I was feeling pretty good by the end of mile 2. I'm like, yep, I can hold this. Maybe I can even pick it up a little. I did that, 6:43 for the last 1.11 miles. I think the last 0.11 or 0.12, I averaged about 6:05. So a really good negative pace 5K today, well below, 7 seconds per mile below the pace that I had put in as my goal pace. I was going to be very happy if I was below 22 minutes. I figured, maybe around 7 to 7:10 per mile. I put in what I thought was maybe an aspirational goal pace today. However, I was able to beat that goal pace, so I haven't lost too much from my fitness back in December. It's been that long since I've run a race, not to mention the fact that I had COVID 3 weeks ago and I was just getting back from that. So very, very successful day today. Very happy with it. It's telling me I'm in pretty good shape for the New York City Half Marathon in 2 weeks. So as you can see, I'm pretty close to being back. I've got 2 weeks before the New York City Half Marathon. I'm not thinking I'm going to run a 1:36. I'm not even thinking I'm going to run a 1:38, but I think definitely I'll be able to run below a 1:42 that I ran last year. I think there is a possibility that I'll be able to run under 1:40. And for that course, which is hilly, and the fact that I haven't been running as much over the last few weeks, I think, it's reasonable to look at a sub 140 versus a sub 138. So I think I'm right where I need to be. I'm going to train smart this next week. I'm going to try to get in one more long run, one more double-digit run next week. I'm probably going to throw a little surges in over the week just to get my legs used to turning over a little bit quicker. Today really helped that. But I'm well on my way to full and complete recovery. So I don't know how much longer this vlog is going to go on. I think it's just going to morph into my race recaps and my training videos. So, thank you for watching this vlog. We'll see how it goes, see if there's any more episodes. But if not, please stay tuned for those other videos. And by the way, I am working on that ASICS Gel Cano Light 3 video. So I know I said I was going to get it done this weekend, maybe a couple of days into this week. Just a lot going on and a lot of work publishing these videos, but I'm on it. So thanks for watching this video, and I hope you got to the end of it. If you did, that's a really good thing. Always remember, lace up those shoes and let's get out on the roads.